Hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday morning here, and you know what's fixing to happen. You know what's fixing to happen here. Lex is here, and we're going to do some breakfast for him and me. Levi is doing better. She said she talked to Kim, and Kim said he's sore, but I think besides that, he's feeling pretty good. He fell. She has one of those bad tubs, it's big cast iron, claw-footed tubs, I guess you call them. It has tall sides and stuff on them. And he had taken a stopper out, bent over to take the stopper out, and lost his balance and tumbled over the side. Yeah. And she came, and he told her that didn't seem to be anything that's a problem. He just tumbled over the side or whatever, or tripped or whatever. But the next day, and that was late at night. Anyway, they watched TV and whatever, and he was fine. But the next day, he's hurt. So she takes him to the emergency room. They did x-rays, because Levi has a very high pain tolerance. And anytime he cries because he hurts, he's really hurt. And so she took him to the emergency room, and they did I need to shave. They did a MRI, they did x-rays, MRI, and blood work and all that kind of stuff, and EKG, and because he hurt all down through here. And anyway, I think finally the analysis, or whatever you want to call it, the doctor come in and said evidently the only thing they can see is he's got some soft tissue bruising. It's going to be sore. And so that's the kind of stuff that goes on around here. Anyway, guess you saw my Saturday morning video. Had some slow motion in it. Well, that's Buster's fault. Buster's up my lap, Ivan's in my face, and at some point the button got pushed to slow motion. So hope it didn't bother you too much. I posted it. I don't edit. I posted it. Anyway, Lex is here, and I'm fixing his breakfast, and we're going to get busy with that, and it's going to give you an update on Levi. He's fine. And I'm going to do some fried bacon. Then you saw on this video last night I did slice that ham. That particular ham, and we've got those before, had a little bit of fat on it. Not bad. I could able to cut the fat, pull the fat away from it. I don't like to cook the fat. And sliced it all up. It's good stuff. Anyway, I'm doing the bacon right now, so let's get here. Yes, I enjoy this. There'll be some say, let him cook his own. Well, you don't understand. I enjoy this. This is something I look forward to. And Saturday mornings he's not here, I sometimes cook and sometimes I don't. Because it's better to be cooking for someone else. I love cooking for someone else, Anyway, so we're going to do bacon. I'm going to do some ham on the fried. I asked him if he wants scrambled eggs. He don't want no eggs this morning, so that's okay. I'm going to fry me some 2 or 3 eggs, and I'll do biscuits. And that's where we're at. Not sure if they're going to work on the house today or not. But hang on. Okay. Not for sure. haven't heard anybody say. And I think probably everybody needs an off day. You know, seriously. If you think about it, there's been something being done over there every day. And I don't do that much. And even I need an off day. It's that mental strain of me telling them what to do. Now listen, one lady got very upset because I teased Kim, and she says it's abuse, and she was serious. And I'm not belittling or making fun of that because I mean I've always picked on all of them, and they all know it's picking. But she said in her childhood she subjected to stuff like that, which was a serious thing. And I assured her that's not the case here. I'm sorry she went through that, but that's not the case here. We all pick on each other, and it's something we've always done. It's all in fun, all in love. So if you see it going on, it's what I do to get them stirred up, get them going, get them going. And like that day I was telling Kim about what Ted said. Well, I don't care what Ted said. Okay. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with them. All right, we about got it. This part done. Biscuits are almost done. And you see, someone said cut that bacon in half, it cooks better, easier. You may be right. These little fat tips on bacon, sometimes it'll curl up, like right there. See how it curls up? I'll cut that off with a pair of scissors, and that one over here too. I'm not gonna give that fat Lex. I'll cook it. I'll cut them off. That's a little tip. And that would be Buster's, and Woody's, and Birdie. They'll all share with some little bacon tips. Just fat. Okay. All this is not mine, so Lex will take some of that ham too. And biscuits are ready. He's ready to eat. And little fat pieces over here, little tips. I fry them down pretty hard, but then I let the little guys here have them. Y'all want a little fat tip? You want a little fat tip, guys? Sure. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll let these cook down really hard. I'll squeeze that yolk out, let it cook. I don't want no running. I'll cook it good. It's called hard fried, guys. Boys. We don't argue. I'll cook a little bit on that side, then I'll flip it over, and I'll cook this side again. Okay, let me get me some china. The china out of the hutch. Yeah. And get these out of here. And I'll have to get the grease off of them. I don't want no grease on them. Okay. These are pretty well done. Okay. These already done. Turn that baby off. And I'll pat the grease off of it good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'll put my big dose of pepper on here in a second, and I'll be ready. All right. Lots of pepper. Now there's 3 eggs there, guys. So it'll take a lot of pepper. It takes a lot of pepper, 3 eggs. I love pepper. All right, guys. I got my napkin, my eggs, 2 slices of ham, 2 biscuits. glass of milk, and my coffee's heating up. I'll talk to you guys later. And for dessert, I saved one biscuit for a little bit of red plum jelly. Yeah, top it off. Okay, Lex had breakfast. He said he loved it. Thanked me for it. I've got my mess cleaned up. She's with Kim, or went down to Kim's. And sit there and finish this cup of coffee, and I'm gonna go out and feed up. Let them have breakfast. And then I want to see what I need to get done, okay? See what I need to get done. I want to show you something first, okay? Hang on. Told you a story about the little bird, okay? Told you about it. Hang on. All right, look at them. Ain't they cute? Ain't they cute little birds? Yeah, the minute we put those others in there with that little guy that was just crying a little heart out, she stopped crying and jumped right up there with him. And that's her on this end. Yeah, that's her on this end. If you notice the two with the little orange splotches on the side of the little faces, those are supposed to be the boys. And the two over here without them are supposed to be the girls. Yeah, she stopped crying the minute they all got in there. It's a beautiful day. A little bit overcast. Supposed to be a chance of rain today and a bigger chance tomorrow as some of that Pacific storm kind of comes across some of the southwestern states. I'm not sure what they want to get done today, if any, in the house. If it's a day off, it's fine too. I'll go over here a little bit. And, well, you see, we haven't done anything since you saw Caden staining all the boards. And I'm going to go over and stack them up. They're all on the floor and put them up on the saucer so Kim can, or whoever, get to them when they get ready. You can go outside, Woody. You can go out, buddy. Yeah, I never realized. I guess leaves falling. We call it fall, right? See them leaves falling? yeah. You see the leaves falling? I guess it's called fall. Won't be long, the whole ground out here will be covered with these tallow tree leaves. Anyway, difference down here and you guys up north, see y'all's leaves turn all kinds of colors and stay on the trees for a long time before they all, I guess, fall. Here, they start falling, sometimes they still green, and they start turning yellow on the tallow trees, and all of a sudden they're on the ground. We don't have that period of all the colors you guys have, at least right here. Around here we don't. But I never realized little birds, and I should have, could be so upset because his little partners wasn't there, and that little bird literally went crazy. I mean, I felt so sorry for it, and it was just deadly cheeping, just like constant. We put those others in there, it calmed down just immediately. Jumped up on a perch with them, and they all sat up there together. It was happy. It was happy. All right, I'm gonna sit there and finish my coffee, guys. Buster and the wood dog, and the pawpaw, we're gonna put all this here trim that Caden stained for me up on his sawhorse to get off the floor. So Kim can work around here when she gets ready. I think I'm gonna put it over here next to this wall. This wall is done for the time being. We can't do the bottom until we get the linoleum down. But I can put it over here like so. And she can still get to her sawdust today. But she may want to move that sawdust away. It'll be okay. Caden moved her saw back a little bit. It'll be fine. And I'll put this over here by the door. And Here we go. All right. And I'll stack him for her here. Her and Levi and G are gone this morning to go pick up something and get Levi out of the house, I think, and let him have a little time with him, I think, as far as I know. And Lex just had finished breakfast a little bit ago, and he's laid up on the couch with Kippy and loving on each other. And man, these boys are fed up, and I'm gonna do this, and we just may go for a ride. Okay, I've got it all stacked up beside the wall. They're out of the way. And this is what I know they picked up. I don't know if there's enough for this big room too, or are they just for the 3 small rooms. I'm not for sure how it's going to work. But it's here. So we're getting close. She says she's not going to put this ceiling fan in here. It's a big fan, a big one, until we get all the trim work done and all the battens too. She says people walking through with battens and stuff, you know, we end up hitting it or something. So we're going to save that to one of the last things we do. And I think the next thing would be to get this trim up in these little rooms. And then if they put the linoleum down, if there's not enough trim here, I'll go get some more for the next to the floor. On the floor of the wall, where the linoleum meets the wall. And those rooms will be done. And she'll do the windows also. And I'll install, I got 2 air conditioners that Lester gave me, never been used. All those, I got to add a little metal clip to the top. When they put them in the window down, they left it off. And I went down, I can't find those little clips. A little bar that screws into the top where it holds it against the window. I couldn't find that, so I'll build something for that. It holds them when they go in the window. Yeah, we're getting there. At some point, Bud will come back and finish the plumbing. Bud is working 5 days a week plus weekends and nights even over to school, trying to get school all. I've told you about that. 2 new campuses, and they didn't get them completed very early before school started. So all the technology stuff, cables and internets and all that kind of stuff's got to be all wired in and hooked up and fixed up. And they can't do it in a classroom with kids, so I have to do a lot of stuff at night. So he's having had time to come back and do a lot down here. He does when he has time. But not a whole lot left in the bathroom. This here will go in there. Turn it around actually, but this is the back of it. That's the vanity and the tops over behind it. And then hook all that up. And then set the toilet. And once they run the plumbing down to the floor, the drains and all that, then Kim and I and Ben will get underneath the house and connect it all together. Well, they will get under the house and connect it all together with my supervision. And we'll run it all on out to the septic and stuff. Yeah, that's where we're at. The only other things, some questions about is those plugs in that wall over there. Hang on. They will remain white. That cover ain't on there yet, but anyway, they will remain white. And someone said, what about these are white with the brown covers? Well, I installed them all to be white. And then Kim comes along and wants the brown covers on them. That's fine. And she said that if we need to, I've got something that would touch up the little plugs themselves and make it all. I don't mind that myself, especially if it's behind furniture. Most of it's going to be behind furniture, and you're not going to see it. But behind furniture, being white, they're easy to see when you're trying to plug something in. So I said, hey, I don't mind them staying white, but if they're exposed, yeah, we can cover them or color them if we want to. But most of them, like that, would be behind furniture. Those in the bedrooms are all white anyway. So that's all good. Anyway, that's where we're at, guys, and I'm going to get this out to you. I think Kim and G and Levi are back, and we'll check on them. And if we do anything, I'll start another video. This is getting kind of long. It's been a good morning. I enjoyed cooking for Lex. I love cooking for any of the kids. Here a week or so ago, I cooked for Dustin, and he was excited. I called him and said, "If you'll come over, I'll cook breakfast." He said, "I'll be there." So he come and had a feast. I love cooking for him. All right, guys, I love y'all. Y'all take care. And my boys, they're tired. They're tired, both of them. Woody's here somewhere, passed out. Where'd the wood dog go? He's in here somewhere. There he is. You ain't passed out, Woody? Buster's tired. Yeah. We're going to go check on him. Love you guys. Hit the like button and share and subscribe. And try to get this out to you Monday morning. And hope you'll enjoy it. And if we do any more work, it'll be for the next video I post, okay? I love you guys. Y'all take care.